Hey, what's up, everybody? You already know what it is. We make art, we sell art in your face with in your face art. I want to talk to you guys about um, one of the first ways I started making money with my artwork that I saw was like, okay, I may be able to do this. This is something that I'm able to make some money on, and it would make me more money than I would make, say, at a regular 9 to 5, right? Entry level. So, one of the first things that I did to start making money, and this is one of the things I think about if I was to say, you know what, I'm dead broke, I don't have any money, and I gotta make something happen. I gotta make something shake. One of the first things that I would do if I had, say, if you got a little money to spare. First thing I do is I just start can't speak. First thing I would do is start selling posters. That's the first thing I would do. Um, Selling posters is a very lucrative way to make some money. Uh, because a couple of key factors, one, you can get them pretty cheap. Posters aren't going to set you back a whole lot of money. Now depending on where you go, make sure you go to a good printing store. You can find a lot of good, depending on your area. I don't know everybody's area, but I know in my area, I'm in ATL, so we got a lot of different printing companies out here, and some are definitely way better than others. So the first thing you want to do is call around and get some quotes. Get some quotes for different poster printing companies, right? Now, when you first start selling posters, you want to get a pretty decent size starting off, you know. Now, if you're in a real serious budget, I say go with the 8.5 by 11. 8.5 by 11, that's like your standard regular sheet of paper size. You get a standard sheet of paper size, you should be only paying like, 70, 80 cents, something like that per print. You get a whole bunch of posters printed, and then you find like a market or something like that you could sell your artwork at. Find a market that you can sell your artwork, and if your artwork is decent, you know, people have kids, children, they want something that they can just grab. You can sell that thing for $10, and people will pay $10. Something you spent 83 cents on, you can sell that thing for like $10. Now, you can get something a little bit bigger. You say, you know what? I want to get an 11 by 17. Now, that looks even more enticing. That looks delicious. 11 by 17, right? So you might get those for like $1.20 or $1.30, something like that. Once again, just depends on the print company that you're using. But you take that and you could say, hey, I'm going to sell these for 15. You're making a lot of profit off of this stuff. This is what I call the re-up money. And the reason I'm saying this to you guys, but I'm literally talking to myself and telling myself the same thing, just reminding myself, when I come on hard times or things aren't going the way I need it to go and I need to get some money up, these are the things that I need to do. So it's harder to find this size, but It's possible. It's your 13 by 19. You can sell them joints for $20 a pop. That's you get to the big dog prices. $20 a pop. Now, if you get it to the point where you can have all these different options, going on at the same time, then that's really cool too. Because now, somebody who really just want to show out, like, oh yeah, let me get that, let me get that, let me get that. Yeah, they can do that. You know, they can do that. But I'm telling you, when people are out and about and they're just having a good time and they come across something like artwork and it's inexpensive, like I said, $10. If you really just want to get rid of everything, hey, do five for the smaller ones. But a lot of times people will buy, man. And now you done took that investment, you done made your money. You know. For me, selling t-shirts and things like that, I've sold a lot of different products. I would use that as the re-up money for other money. I mean for other products. So it's like if I need some money real fast, all right, we gotta find a place where we can post up, sell the posters, and then from there, use that money to cop some other items, you know. So that's the way I look at that. A lot of people ask me these questions, so I just be want to give my 2 cents on it. But just starting out, man, that's a really fast, lucrative way to to get some money going for yourself, and you'll be surprised, man. I mean, you can make a few $100s in a couple hours, man. If you play your cards right, especially if you like I said, if you got some really good stuff, and there's enough people walking around and having a good time and wanting to get something, you know. Now I give you guys some other things. Is that for me, I do not like outside events. That's just me personally. There's a ton of different outside events, but if you're selling like posters, anything with paper and stuff, if the wind blowing and all that stuff, that irritates the heck out of me. But that is an option that you can do if you're into that type of thing. Definitely. For me, it's kind of a no-no, but it is an option. But me personally, my preference is to look for events that are indoors and that has a decent amount of people that's going to be there. That's what I'm looking for. You know. Another thing is the location, your setup. That's another thing. So let's start with location. What I mean by location is, you can't control where the venue is going to be at, but you can control. Well, no, you can't control this either, but this is something you can keep a lookout for. Is where in the venue are you going to be set up? Where are they going to have you? You know, you don't want to be in a corner in the back somewhere where nobody's going to even come, past your booth. So you want to make sure that you are in a decent spot. You know, that's very very important. Very very important. Where are you going to be in the venue? Now, another important thing that I think about when I'm doing a show is your setup. How does your setup look? How does it does it bring people in? Does it captivate people in? Now, when people think about this, a lot of times they want to have a lot of fluff. And what do I mean by fluff? Fluff is just basically like, balloons or all these different signs and things to make your booth look, super pretty and all this other stuff. And I used to do that. When I first started out, I had my booth looking a certain way. I would have like banners and I would have TVs. I would have, a TV where you can play video games, and I would have all this extra stuff. I don't care about any of that stuff anymore because it's just a distraction from making a sale. Anything that's at my booth is something to sell. If it's something that doesn't sell, it's not going to be on that booth. Not at all. I need any and everything that I use, I need for it to be making a sale. That's just how it is, because you do not want to miss out on a selling opportunity, because you had this sign up or you had this, like I said, I had video games and all kind of stuff. And then, rookie mistakes. These are things that I just had to learn. No one told me. I just picked up on it, after a while. I was like, hey man, these guys are just coming over here playing the video game. You know what I'm saying? They're not buying anything. So it just made me switch up how I did my booth and stuff like that. So make sure, because you're gonna see a lot of people do this, man. You're gonna have banners, they're gonna have all types of stuff. You wanna make sure you get in that sale. You need money. Yo, we ain't got time to be, what I'm saying, having things out there for people to just be like, ooh, no. Anything they see, that it needs to be something that they be like, hey, yo, how much this is, so that they can purchase it. You can get cutesy and glamoury later, but right now, you're trying to make some sales. So those are just, some of the things I think about when I'm trying to, if I needed to make some money real quick, start selling posters. Hopefully you live in an area where there's always some type of little event. I mean, dude, I've went to a lot of places selling my posters, man. Clubs, strip clubs, all kind of places. I'm talking about markets, shoe conventions. It didn't matter. I was only everybody selling shoes, and I'm out here trying to sell some anime, some anime posters, bro. Boy, you trying to get it? You trying to get it, man? You gotta do what you gotta do. So that's my advice for you, and I really hope this video helps somebody. Maybe somebody out there that could use this information. But I just want to add my 2 cents in there. So this was helpful This was helpful to you. I would appreciate if you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell if you want to see, more videos like this in the future. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you have anything else that you want me to talk about, like, 'cause I get a lot of artists asking me a lot of different things. So if there's anything in particular that you would like to know, if I can answer it, I will. Just put it in the comments below, and I'll definitely see it. But if you need, any art advice, anything like that, I would be more than happy to oblige. You feel me? So I hope you're having a great day. Hope you have a fantastic one. And I guess I will catch you in the next video. I'm having a lot of fun drawing this piece, by the way. There's a picture that I saw online that just looks so awesome. And I was like, you know what? Not only do I like this picture, I think I could redraw this and do it justice. So that's what I'm doing. This is a really dope picture. You'll see when it's done. That I saw, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta make this. I gotta draw this, and then I gotta make it into a canvas. This is gonna be sick. So yeah, I'll talk to y'all later, man. Y'all have a nice one, and peace in your face.